6:49. This is your morning in 8 minutes. No charges will be filed against the former head of the Newport Utilities Company.
Yeah, a state investigation found millions of dollars in mismanaged money, which forced the company to raise your monthly rates. According to a new report, the Comptroller's office found that while building a new broadband system, Newport Utilities spent nearly $5 million over budget. The former director is also accused of being paid more than $90,000 in vacation and sick time, even though there was no proper documents to prove that he earned it. The company will pay that money back over a 20-year period after raising monthly rates. The former director has since resigned, and the district attorney's office is not filing charges. You can read more about the investigation inside the WVLT News app.
Right now, East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers needs your help finding this suspect. The person you see on your screen is accused of stealing 5 iPhones from the Walmart in Sevierville back on November 6th. That's valued at over $5,000. If you see him or know anything at all, call Crime Stoppers. We have that number on your screen and in the WVLT News app. And right now, the Knox County Sheriff's Office is investigating a deadly crash on Solway Road. A spokesperson tells us 2 people died after a truck overturned into a creek near Greystone Summit Lane. The Sheriff's Office says the crash happened late Tuesday night, and someone noticed the truck the following morning. We do have some good news to report this morning. A missing man out of Knox County at the center of a statewide silver alert is safe. 73-year-old Thomas Owen Houston was found all the way in Lynchburg, Virginia yesterday. The TBI is thanking everyone for spreading the word about his disappearance. Right now, TDOT officials say the state is reaching a critical point when it comes to transportation and that something needs to be done.
One option they're considering right now, something similar to a toll road. TDOT officials say right now $26 billion is needed to address traffic congestion across the state. So they're proposing something called a choice lane, a new lane on the interstate that will get you to your destination faster, but with a fee. TDOT says, but it's not a toll road. TDOT says they want to identify the best areas for those lanes, then bring in a private contractor to build it. This is all just a proposal right now. TDOT officials are asking lawmakers for the ability to explore this option.
Tennessee is seeing a lot of business growth right now. The Secretary of State's office says we saw a record number of business filings July through September, almost 19,000 of them. Knox County saw the 3rd largest number of filings, and this means more jobs and revenue growth. A bill that would avert a railroad strike is now headed to the Senate after passing in the House. The bill blocks more than 100,000 rail workers from walking off the job next week. The move imposes a contract that includes a 24% raise over 5 years and 7 days of paid sick leave, despite opposition from several negotiating unions. President Joe Biden asked Congress to step in, warning a rail strike could cost the U.S. economy up to $2 billion a day. And new details this morning.
Prince William and Princess Kate are in the United States right now on a 3-day royal visit. The couple arrived in Boston on Wednesday. The 2 are here to focus on environmental issues and climate change, and in doing so, show off the younger generation of the British monarchy. The White House says President Biden plans to greet them tomorrow. And the White House hosting its first state dinner of the Biden administration tonight with the French president and First Lady. Emmanuel Macron and his wife will be there. The dinner inspired by the red, white, and blue of both countries' flags.
This morning, the music world is remembering Fleetwood Mac's Christine McVie. The singer-songwriter was behind some of Fleetwood's biggest hits, including Little Lies and Everywhere. Her family says she passed away on Wednesday after a brief illness. She was 79 years old.
And covering your health this morning, Remote Area Medical is coming to Coalfield this weekend, December 3rd. The free clinic will be at the high school for 1 day only. All RAM services are free: dental, vision, medical. They'll give you a COVID screening before you go inside. The parking lot opens at midnight. The clinic starts at 6 a.m. sharp. If you want to help out, doctors say you don't need any kind of professional experience to volunteer. They'd love to have you help. We've got the information inside the WVLT News app. And if you're riding on a CAT bus today, you'll notice a designated open seat on every bus. CAT paying tribute to Rosa Parks. On this day in 1955, she refused to give up her seat inside a bus in Montgomery, Alabama. That led to the Supreme Court declaring segregation on public transportation constitutional. Each bus will have a placard on the open seat.
Tonight, the Knox County Festival of Lights is back this year at the Cove at Concord Park. Santa Claus will be there on Fridays and Saturdays to collect letters, and the Greenway will have a light display set to music. It's all happening the month of December. You're encouraged to bring food to donate to the Love Kitchen. Tonight, Mayor Glenn Jacobs will be there welcoming guests.
And WVLT is proud to be your official station of the Vols, the 13th ranked Tennessee basketball team. Looking ahead to a matchup against Alcorn State this weekend after cruising past the McNeese State Cowboys last night. Tip-off for Sunday's game is 6 o'clock. You can stream it on the SEC Network Plus.
6:55 now. We do want to get a look at your first alert traffic. We have reports of a single vehicle crash in Loudoun County. This is on Highway 11 right near Allen Road. There is a lane closure on Highway 11 while crews are working this incident. You can see that congestion in the area. Use extreme caution if you do have to head that way. That should be clear hopefully in the next hour. But right now, those interstates and main roads are still looking good ahead of that morning rush, even as you're moving around downtown Knoxville this morning. No need for any alternate routes as you head out the door.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
6:55 now. Zoomed out, let's talk about the weather changes that we're about to see and feel. Yes, this morning today, all in all, is chilly, but we're going to have more clouds and warmth flow our way tomorrow. So we're recovering quickly before rain comes in with those clouds. We could get more of a stray pop-up during the day tomorrow. Spotty rain moves in tomorrow evening and spreads out really late Friday night to Saturday morning. So that's the first batch that's going to be in and out. Think of a system as being stalled off to our west and just kind of kicking out these batches. Another one arrives later on Sunday, then it builds up again on Monday until the front finally moves through on Tuesday. So that's why we're going to end up with this string of on and off rain at times. And right now we're settled in with clear, calm, colder conditions. 28 right now, Knoxville, 21 Sneedville, 22 Cosby, and Huntsville. Too cold. Too many 20s here this morning. It can feel colder too. We've got a chilly breeze right now making it feel like 20 in Knoxville, but it is at least a mostly clear and chilly day. So stay bundled up and enjoy things while it is dry. Your high today only 46. Then we're tracking all those ups and downs in temperatures, winds, and rain chances coming up for you on the CW.
Ooh, those 60s are looking a lot better.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Just one day in the 40s.
It's all perspective. Like, yeah. 3 months ago we were like, oh no, the 60s. Let's get out of here. But we're going to enjoy it. It is 6:56. We're headed over to WBXX. We got 2 more hours on the CW Knoxville.